Hey everybody, this is LennyDTV, your source for everything fitness. I'm your host, Lenny Dandridge. Today's episode, we're going to keep it really short and really brief. I'm just going to talk to you guys about how to monitor your workout plan and your nutrition plan going forward, whether it be to lose weight, to gain muscle, whatever it is that you're trying to do with your workouts and with your nutrition, especially. Is that something that's really a struggle for everybody? Trying to eat properly, get the proper nutrition in your diet to help you sustain your workouts, and also just to change your whole body composition, and also to lose weight and do those types of things. I don't really like to call it diet plan. I'd like to call it changing your nutritional habits and just changing your lifestyle and how you think and feel about food. One of the main things I want to talk about today, actually the point that I want to make today, is that it's very important to record what it is that you're doing with your diet, how you're eating, and with your workouts, in order for you to be more aware of what you're doing, and also just to keep track of what some of the pitfalls might be, some of the things that might be holding you back from getting to where you want to get with your workouts and with your progress in your nutrition. The simplest thing to do is to get yourself either one of these composition books. It can be a smaller notebook. You can keep it on your computer, whatever it is that you have to do. And what I would do is I would write down everything that you're eating. Let's start with the nutrition first. Let's start with what you're eating. I would write down everything that you need, that you put into your mouth, drinking, eating. If you eat something bad, write it down. I tell every one of my clients to do this. Many of them follow through, many of them don't. And I've noticed that the ones who keep track of what they're doing are the ones who have the most success. Number one, what it does is it makes you mindful of what you're eating. Because so many times we're going through the day, we're stressed out, we have a lot of things on our minds, we're taking care of the kids, we're worrying about what we have to do at work, we're just rushing around, and we're picking up something to eat, and we're grabbing this, we're grabbing that. We're not realizing what we're doing that is causing a detriment to the progress that we want to make in our workouts and in just our daily lives in terms of poor nutrition. You might not realize, how many times you make a bad decision when you're eating. But if you're recording it and you're writing it down, you can go back and take a look. I usually say just take a look at your plan every week. At the end of the week, just go back and take a look at what you did. If you have a trainer, your trainer will go over that with you. I do it with all my clients. Okay. Now, this is what you want to have in your book. You want to write down what you have for breakfast. Make sure you put down the time. You put down what exactly it is that you ate, the approximate amount of food that you ate, and most importantly is to make sure you have that time on there. Then when you go to eat your snack or your lunch, write down the time. Keep that time. Same thing. What you ate, what you drank, approximate size. If you want to take it a step further, the key to losing weight is going to be calories in, calories out. If you want to take it a step further, there's plenty of resources out there. Go online, Google calorie counters, and there will be several choices that you can choose from where they have calculators and different things like that that can tell you what you eat, according to what you eat, how many calories it is, how many carbohydrates, how many fats, all these different things. I'm not going to get into detail about the balance that you need in each meal, but basically, you want to have some proteins, you want to have some carbohydrates, you want to have some fats. I'm not going to get into detail about that, but if you want to take it a step further and you want to know how many calories you're eating in each meal throughout the day, go Google calorie counter, calorie calculator, and you can put in, say, I had a bowl of cereal, I had a banana, and it'll tell you how many calories it is for that meal. and then you can record that so you can kind of keep track of what you're doing there. Also, at the bottom of your page, I would just write down whatever exercise you did that day, whether it was 30 minutes of resistance training and an additional 30 minutes of cardiovascular exercise, or if it's 45 minutes of cardiovascular exercise, no weights that day. Put that down too, and just to see, what you're doing as far as working out, along with what you're doing as far as your diet. Okay? I promise you that if you keep this and you're consistent with it and you're writing in it daily, you're going to be more mindful of what you're eating. You're going to have the tendency to make better choices, and you're also just going to see what things are tripping you up, where you're having problems, whether it's on Thursday nights when you have the busiest day because you're taking the kids to soccer or whatever it is that you're doing, and you're noticing a pattern of bad eating on that day. You might be able to better prepare yourself for that day by preparing your foods prior to that, so you don't have to run to McDonald's, you don't have to run out and grab a candy bar or whatever. I think this is essential for anyone who's trying to change their life in terms of nutrition, working out, and making it a priority. Keep a notebook, keep a daily journal of how you're eating and what your workouts are. Until next time, this is LennyDTV. Thank you and God bless.